Hi, my name is Craig Lloyd, CEO of the Murrindindi Shire Council. Thanks for tuning in to Council's video update for Friday the 10th of July. In the last 24 hours, there have been 288 new cases of coronavirus in Victoria. There are 1,172 active cases and no active cases in the Murrindindi Shire. Earlier today, the Victorian Government announced a $534 million business support package. This is on top of the $6 billion economic relief already invested since the coronavirus pandemic began. This package includes cash grants for struggling businesses, mental health support for business owners, relief for tourism operators who can no longer welcome Melbourne-based visitors, and tailored and targeted advice for businesses to adapt, stay afloat, and bounce back on the other side. Importantly for businesses in the Murrindindi Shire, the package includes a $40 million capped fund for regional tourism businesses to cover the cost of refunds, as well as marketing campaigns to boost region-to-region visitation, whilst Melbourne is obviously locked down and people are unable to travel here from Melbourne. Eligible operators will be able to claim up to $225 per night for up to 5 nights for each and every room cancelled during the return of Stage 3 restrictions, provided they refund the booking in full. Details of how to claim and eligibility will be made available soon, and we'll share all of that information as we receive it. Businesses will also benefit from an extended and expanded payroll tax deferral. Eligible businesses with payrolls up to $10 million can defer their liabilities for the first half of the 2020-21 financial year. You can find out more information about the support available to businesses on our website by clicking on the blue COVID-19 banner at the top of our homepage. Our website will be continuously updated as more information becomes available, particularly through Business Victoria. The Premier also announced today a change of advice, and that's regarding the use of face masks. The Chief Health Officer explained that people, particularly those in or visiting metropolitan areas in the Mitchell Shire, should wear a face mask where they have no choice but to enter a crowded area, such as public transport, or if they're going into a supermarket, or if they're unable to maintain a 1.5 metre distance from others. They also announced that 2 million reusable masks had been ordered, with up to 1 million single-use masks also being ordered. The Premier advised that this was a request and was not mandatory, and was focused on those in or visiting the metropolitan areas or Mitchell Shire, which may be relevant for our residents who access those particular areas, particularly if you're visiting a busy supermarket, for example. I'll not attempt to explain in full the advice on masks, but further information is available on the DHHS coronavirus website. Victoria Police are adding an additional 2 checkpoints, one at Heathcote and one at Avenel, as well as introducing mobile checkpoints. I've been in regular contact in the last few days with our regional senior police, and they have confirmed a higher level of policing right across our shire. If you see inappropriate behaviour, please report it to police on 131 444. From today, Lake Mountain Alpine Resort is closed to the public and is likely to remain closed until the 31st of October. For more information, you can visit their website at lakemountainresort.com.au. With another weekend upon us, a reminder that Stage 3 stay-at-home restrictions are now in place right across metropolitan Melbourne and Mitchell Shire. If you do have a need to travel through metropolitan Melbourne or the Mitchell Shire over the weekend, you are allowed to do so, but you should plan your trip so that you don't need to stop in one of the impacted areas unless it is essential to do so. While restrictions have not changed for us in Murrindindi Shire at this stage, we must ensure we continue to do the right thing. If you're sick, even with very mild symptoms, please get tested and stay home. We have been asked why there is not a public testing station in our shire. I've been in contact with the Health Minister's office and have been advised that the pop-up testing sites that you're seeing on the news are currently only available in those areas with significant active cases. In Murrindindi Shire, most doctors' surgeries and hospitals are able to undertake the tests. Please call them before attending. Residents who do wish to attend one of the drive-through centres are able to visit them, and the nearest ones available to us are in Epping or Wallen. I've also received lots of messages and questions since the Premier announcement of the Melbourne lockdown earlier on the week, and it's important that I make two things clear to avoid some confusion. Not everyone you see cycling or who is unfamiliar in our towns is from a lockdown area or is not breaking the law. It is fine for other members of the community across regional areas of Victoria to travel and stay here. It's also important that those that are here, even those from Melbourne, and who commenced their holiday in our shire before the lockdown on Thursday, they are allowed to enjoy their holiday before returning home. Again, if their holiday started before the lockdown, they are allowed to remain here for the duration of their holiday. There have been, unfortunately, far too many negative comments, certainly on social media, about visitors without really knowing the individual's situation or even where they're from. As a community, it's important that we continue to support our local businesses, which are still operating during this obviously very challenging time. Please continue to buy local and be assured that there is no need for any panic buying. We're not seeing any of that in the Shire. We also need to continue to keep being caring and supporting each other. On a lighter note, don't forget that we have another Dindy Live session coming up at 6:30 p.m. tonight. This week we have local musician Isaac Sims performing, followed by Carolyn Weeks talking about this year's online Murrindindi Beanie and Fibre Festival. You can tune in via our Facebook page, on our website at murrindindi.vic.gov.au/Dindy Live, or listen in on UGFM. That's all from me today. Again, thank you for watching. My next update will be on Monday. A reminder that you can also tune in to our daily updates on UGFM from Monday to Saturday, 8:30 a.m, and on Wednesdays at 9:05. Stay safe, social distance, have a good weekend, and remember to look out for each other.